Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of wood stabilization. So, what exactly is wood stabilization? It's a process that involves impregnating porous wood with a stabilizing agent, which essentially fills in the gaps and voids within the wood structure. This makes the wood much stronger, harder, and more resistant to moisture, temperature changes, and even insect damage. Now, why would you want to stabilize wood? Well, there are a few key reasons. First, it significantly increases the wood's durability. Imagine using a piece of stabilized wood for a knife handle or a pen, it's going to last a lifetime. Second, it enhances the wood's appearance. Stabilized wood often takes on a beautiful, glossy finish that really brings out its natural grain patterns. And lastly, it can help preserve rare or endangered wood species, ensuring their beauty can be enjoyed for generations to come. So, what are the properties of stabilized wood? Well, the cured material becomes much denser and harder, making it more resistant to scratches and dents. It also becomes more water-resistant, meaning it can withstand exposure to moisture without warping or cracking. And, as I mentioned earlier, it becomes more resistant to insects and other pests. The advantages of stabilizing wood are numerous. It increases the wood's durability, making it ideal for high-wear applications. It enhances the wood's appearance, giving it a beautiful, glossy finish. It can help preserve rare or endangered wood species. And it can even make softer woods more suitable for carving and other woodworking projects. Now, let's talk about the different stabilizing compositions you can use. One of the most popular is epoxy resin. Epoxy resin is a strong, durable, and versatile material that penetrates deep into the wood's pores, filling in the voids and creating a solid, stable structure. It's also available in a wide range of colors, allowing you to customize the look of your stabilized wood. Another option is liquid glass. Liquid glass, also known as sodium silicate, is a water-based solution that penetrates the wood and forms a hard, glassy coating. It's a good choice for stabilizing wood that will be exposed to moisture, as it creates a very water-resistant barrier. For a more traditional approach, you can use a salt solution. This method involves soaking the wood in a concentrated salt solution, which draws out the moisture and replaces it with salt crystals. This process can make the wood harder and more durable, but it can also make it more brittle. Olef is another popular stabilizing agent. Olef is a synthetic polymer that is similar to epoxy resin in its properties. It's a good choice for stabilizing wood that will be used for high-wear applications, as it creates a very durable and scratch-resistant finish. For those who want to use a more natural approach, birch sap can be a good option. Birch sap is a sugary liquid that is extracted from birch trees. It can be used to stabilize wood, but it's important to note that it's not as strong or durable as some of the other options. Finally, we have polymers. Polymers are large molecules that can be used to stabilize wood. They come in a wide variety of forms, each with its own unique properties. Some polymers are more durable than others, while some are more water-resistant. The best polymer for your project will depend on the specific needs of the wood you're stabilizing. And for those who want to take their wood stabilization to the next level, there's the vacuum chamber method. This method involves placing the wood in a vacuum chamber and then injecting the stabilizing agent under pressure. This allows the agent to penetrate the wood more deeply and evenly, resulting in a more stable and durable product. That's it for today's video on wood stabilization. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more woodworking tips and tricks. Until next time, happy woodworking. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the world of wood stabilization, and I'm going to show you some affordable ways to do it right at home. First up, let's talk about some of the most popular stabilization materials. You've got Anacrol 90, a fantastic choice for beginners. It's easy to work with and produces great results. Then there's 100 term, a more advanced option that's known for its durability and strength. Buravid is another great choice, offering excellent penetration and a beautiful finish. And finally, we have Pentacryl, which is perfect for those looking for a high-gloss, water-resistant finish. Now, let's break down the technological process of stabilization. Basically, you're injecting a resin into the wood's pores, filling in any voids and cracks. This strengthens the wood, making it more resistant to moisture, temperature changes, and even insect damage. Let's start with a step-by-step treatment of wood with Anacrol. First, you'll need to prepare your wood by sanding it down to remove any rough edges or imperfections. Then, you'll need to mix the Anacrol according to the manufacturer's instructions. Once it's mixed, you can apply it to the wood using a brush, a syringe, or even a vacuum chamber. The key is to make sure that Anacrol penetrates the wood evenly. Another popular method is using epoxy resin. This is a great option for filling in larger cracks and voids. You'll need to mix the epoxy resin according to the manufacturer's instructions, and then apply it to the wood using a brush or a spatula. Once the epoxy resin has cured, you can sand it down to create a smooth finish. Oil impregnation is another great way to stabilize wood. This method involves soaking the wood in oil for an extended period. The oil penetrates the wood, filling in the pores and making it more resistant to moisture and decay. You can use a variety of oils for this process, including linseed oil, tung oil, and even mineral oil. To accelerate the polymerization process, you can use a heat gun or a hairdryer. This will help the resin to cure faster, but be careful not to overheat the wood. Once the resin has cured, you'll need to clean up any excess residue. You can use a scraper, a sanding block, or even a damp cloth to remove any excess resin. After the stabilization process, you might notice a change in the wood's color. This is because the resin can alter the wood's natural color. But don't worry, you can always stain or paint the wood to achieve your desired color. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes people make when stabilizing wood at home. One of the biggest mistakes is not mixing the resin properly. If you don't mix the resin properly, it won't cure correctly and could even damage the wood. Another common mistake is not allowing the resin to cure completely. If you try to sand or finish the wood before the resin has cured, you could damage the finish. So, there you have it. A few affordable ways to stabilize wood at home. Remember, practice makes perfect, so don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on woodworking and DIY projects.